welcome to Good Morning RPG. I'm Leia, that's Matt. This is Catsby. He's joining us this morning.
I'm Leia, this is Matt, and this is a cat.
This is my cat.
Oh, man. Hey, the overlays are looking weird today. I've got double chat here for some reason.
Oh my goodness.
And then
What is going
I don't know why it's doubled up, but it's literally the same messages. So I will I will surely. Where's my painting ones gone?
Hi, baby.
I don't know why that's happened. Hey, chat, we got some good shit to show you today. Okay. Oh, I know what I've done. Okay, I've got a chat there by accident as well. Okay. How is that? There we go. There we bloody go. Look. Who's to say that you won't see the hard fruits of my labor? If you I've got 3 new things on here that I've shown. I'm trying to chuck up. First off, actually, 4 new things. Top left corner, Project Streambox is underway. So thank you for the donation last week. I managed to finally get it to reflect on the little loading bar that it's actually happening. So, exclamation tip turns out is the one that will make that one go up, not exclamation donate. 2 different things apparently.
Hi, baby.
I put the followy stuff up the top. So you got the latest follower, latest subscriber up there now. We'll try and eventually get some captions on the left side of this little white box, because we've been wanting to do that forever, but it's a pain in the ass to set up, apparently. What's the other thing I need to do? Oh, yeah, a lot of this is in combination of, we wanted to do it anyway, but also we wanted to, do something special for the Quarry stream. And, I can show a little bit of the overlay for that today as well, if we want. The only thing that is going to happen, though, is that we won't be able to hear Leia for that, unless I sneakily just put her in there now while I show it off. So, with that, more or less, I like how 25% is 2% of 1,500. Yeah, apparently. Who knew? Bloody Discord audio. There we go. Okay, so. Man. If you are not subscribed, if you are not following us, and if you know anyone who could rate us, those are the 3 things that could trigger some things that I've been working on. I hand animated a lot of stuff yesterday, and we're hoping it will eventually get used. But if you know anyone or have even a fake account,
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
I don't know what the.
Ring the bell.
All right, it's only kind of working apparently, so you can see kind of what's happening behind me. I don't know why it didn't work properly. Oh, the alerts are too low down. That would explain it. Hey, unlike the page and relike it again, Gramps. There you go. Do it again. Do it again. Need to put the overlay on the top layer. Also, there's another one that I need to get rid of. It is the alert box here. All right. Now go for it. I've put on the top layer. All right, hopefully this works.
There we go.
Ooh, little madam coming in and telling us who's following us now. Little bit of sound effects on there. I don't know if the sound effects came through. There's spam follow protection. Matt is breaking everything. I sure did.
No, everything is broken, and then Matt has to fix it all.
Yeah, plugging these in is hard, turns out. Real hard. Did not anticipate just how hard some of these fucking were, because I needed to... Turns out you can't make full screen overlays. You can't make a full screen alert, so I had to trick Stream Elements into making one full screen, and that is the raid one. And Louis, it's wavetable, fucking amazing. But, I had to basically create 2 sets of alerts for the same event, where it comes up with the raid, but the text doesn't show up how many people are raiding or how many people are, coming into the raid in addition to the animation, because the text goes somewhere fucking weird otherwise. So I had to create a second one, overlay it, blah, 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 and then chuck them all in to make sure it was full screen. And then I had to make the whole thing 4K for some reason. This one worked properly, as you can see. It comes up with a little thing, it does the animation, and then it fucks off.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will say that there is 6 variants of the subscribe one. So you will like what you see. And then there's like a rarer version because you can set percentages of which ones show up if it's the same one. So on subscriptions now, there's a little animation, but then there's like a secret one with a lower percentage to happen that if you were to like get that one instead, it'll do something a little longer and funnier. Is there a mythic overlay? I didn't have time to make one yet, but yes, TLDR, we're doing some magic streams upcoming soon, and I'm going to make a mythic overlay. So if we pull a mythic, we can hit a button on the stream deck, or someone in the chat can be like, exclamation mythic, and then it'll be like, ah, mythic, or something like that, you know?
So it's going to be a good thing that I'm not going to be there because I'm the person that always draws.
Oh, do you
the
pull mythics a lot? Me too.
Dude,
I pull money cards.
I've got there's something. I got the magic touch. I know how to find all the good stuff.
Well, we'll have a couple booster boxes, so hopefully
we need draw luck.
hopefully yeah, Louis is very superstitious with his cards.
Oh, I know it. I'm the same way. I'm one of those people where it's like before we pick up like booster packs and stuff like that, I have to look at the booster packs to like.
Oh god, you got a secret one! Immediately comes out with the secret one. Holy shit!
Oh!
Waylander, congratulations! That's the rare one.
Congrats.
Holy shit! Did that come through okay? Like, did it sound good? Because
I didn't hear it, so...
basically, Jimmy will come out and be like, hey, thanks for the sub. And then the secret version is he goes, hey, thanks for the sub. And then, like, all this shit starts getting thrown at him. So it's like axes and all these other art assets that I had. And, like, Zendikar Hedrons. But yes, you got the secret one off the bat. So if you subscribe now, you'll see Jimmy doing shit. That's so funny. I thought it was just going to be like, hey, thanks for the sub. Hey, thanks for the sub. Ooh. There you go. Jess got a normal one. And now he just walks away. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. That looks real good on the live stream. I like that. I'm happy with that.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
He's so precious.
I was recording some of these lines downstairs yesterday, and then I get a message from Jess, and she goes, I hear Jimmy, lol. Oh, man. All right, we should probably do
We should probably do the thing.
Well, have we got any other housekeeping? Oh, if you don't already know, and you haven't seen us spamming socials, we are playing The Quarry tomorrow night in full. We are starting that game around 5 p.m. Australian time, which is 3 a.m. American time if you're a night owl, and we are literally not stopping until that game is done. So I can guarantee you, the American crowd, we will be playing that game while you are awake if you want to see any of it.
So here's the thing, though.
Well, that's the thing. You will see spoilers.
I don't want to ruin it for myself.
Yeah.
And I told my boys that what was going to happen. And I was like, if we have a car, if by chance my partner is staying home and I can use his car, I'm going to get up and go to the store and go pick up my copy that I've already reserved. Like, I'm getting it in the morning. I am not wasting any time.
Yeah. I got to work it. Oh, sorry.
But that's on your Saturday, so...
I got to work at like 10 a.m. tomorrow, but I want to make sure the game is all good and downloaded, so I think I'm going to get up around 8, go into EB or whatever store bloody has the whatever, and then just get it, make sure it's downloading while I'm playing, and then if there's any game issues, hopefully they are sorted out by the time I'm setting up for the tech side, because we're playing it downstairs, we're not playing here. I have to lug this motherfucker downstairs, and this thing's like 20 kilos of bullshit, which is why Project Streambox exists. This thing is impossible to set up anywhere that's not right here. And then after that, I'm going to hook all the cameras in, and if you would like to see the overlay, I'll change it over now. Leia, if you, I think you should have sound as well, but check this out. This is the overlay that I'm looking at doing. So we got a little bloody little bloody shock seat. So the person who's gonna be here, Leia, just make a noise just so I can make sure. Yeah, sweet. You're still in here.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the overlay that we're going to be using for Quarry. Got, the regular stuff. You got chat down there. And then straight down here, we're actually going to have, like, under the shock seat, which is the one-player shot, whoever's playing actively. And then you'll have the everybody else shot. So everybody else is going to be on couches and things in, like, a group shot similar to this video that, coincidentally, we had filmed in the past. And so, all the alerts were, like, designed with this little space over here in mind, like this empty area.
Yeah,
but it kind of worked out that you can just sit it on other things anyway. Let's go back to paint some minis.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
So, I've brought back Mommy Nundum. I'm gonna be working on her and her brood today. If I happen to get tired of that for any reason, I'll find something else to do. But I think I will be well occupied doing Mommy Nundum and her children.
Nice. Matt, am I okay? I have to ask about the bloody eye. Oh, it's like a sty. And I have a feeling it could be stress related because I've been stressed all week and then it got really angry at me. Basically, it's like the gland in here, it gets blocked and then it just goes red. And this has been on and off red since November. And it's really fucking annoying because my doctor won't prescribe me the eye cream thing that I got last time I got it 4 years ago. So I changed doctor. I was like, you're bad at your job. I'm going to just go somewhere else. And they immediately gave me the thing I needed for my leg as well.
Jeez.
Anyway.
Fuck that noise.
I mean, I would rather this system that I can just go to another doctor. I always have to acknowledge the healthcare side of things that we actually I don't have to pay to go to these people.
That's cool.
It's weird. Oh, it's not weird. It's actually very normal for me, but like the weird part is like Americans go, "Oh, strange." So, with your Nundum, by the way, I'm also building a Frameworks Mini. I have a Warlock today, and I kept forgetting to build it in my own time, so it's a streamed one. What was I saying? With your Nundum, have you painted that elsewhere? Like I remember we did do a Nundums at one point, but I can't remember how much we did.
So the last time we saw her, I just realized that this paint is too dry for me to work with because it's too old. So the last time I messed around with Nundum, she was in two parts. She was a top half and a bottom half. So I eventually put her together after painting this underskirt. So I've painted that black because that's supposed to be black, as well as the pauldron pieces. I made these angels that like more marbly color. I've got to still dry brush those ladies. What else? I painted the head. I painted the head and put it in there. I don't think it's all the way in, but I think it serves its purpose quite well.
I also like to serve purposes.
Shut up. I think it serves. I think it's in there well enough to be convincing that her head is not unattached from her body.
Yeah. That's fair. These pieces are bloody tiny.
They're scary tiny.
They're small.
Yeah. What was I gonna look for?
Oh shit, what am I? Oh, you can have... Wait, why does it give you... That's a bit... Come on, wizards.
You got options, man. Or what are you complaining about?
Is that what I think it is? Oh, no, that's not a... Okay. I thought there was like a female torso that they'd included that is like much less exciting than the other one. But it turns out it is like a separate little demon figure with titties.
What?
Yeah. So, hold on. So, I thought this... I was like, why did they include such a small chest for a female and such a large one for a male? I was like, oh, well, you know, modeling sexism. But turns out it's a little titty demon that you're summoning through a portal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's a dretch, but it's got some boobs going on. Not like explicit boobs, but it definitely has some boobs.
Yeah, I think that the frameworks is okay.
I don't think that
I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely the plastic quality is it's injection molded, but it's the kind of it's not awfully malleable by the feel of it.
No,
Like,
that
it
was my
feels
favorite
brittle.
part about it.
Oh. See, I don't know how I feel about it because I don't want to accidentally snap something because you know how like other plastics kind of have like a little bit of bend to them,
Yeah.
but in like a way that you could repose them. This doesn't feel like I'm not game to try that with this.
I mean, I think I took the sprue. Do I still have the sprue? I actually might still have the sprue in the trash. Oh yeah, here it is. So this is the sprue from my Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
And it's pretty. Oh, I just snapped it. But that's also because I've been bending it. Well, I also bent it when I was on Band of Badgers.
Oh yeah.
So I bent it quite significantly, but like it's got a fair amount of and it's breaking where the sprues are. So
Sprue lines are. Ah, fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah,
so you can give it a fair amount of torque.
Mm.
You don't have to be too worried about it.
That's good to know.
Shh.
Something I did notice.
Ah.
What happened?
I punched my miniature and it went straight into my wet palette.
Oh.
And now I'm inspecting if there's any damage.
I can't see anything from my end, but
I don't think so.
hopefully.
I thought I saw some purple splatter, but it's not anywhere that isn't going to be painted over, I don't think.
Yes. Oh, man.
I think we're okay. Sorry, I just had a panic attack. I'm so excited to paint these fancy letters.
Logical increments. As in, like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to buy the whole thing at once. Like, if we get to certain points where we can chip off a part, then yeah. Oh no, I haven't heard of the website. It is a PC build recommend website. Nice. I think the tricky thing with the Streambox is that the requirements of it and the form factor are gonna oh yeah, I also reworked all of the automated things, so it'll put our stuff in the chat periodically as well.
Right on.
So if we haven't done it in a while, then it will. What was I saying? Yeah, because basically I want to make the computer as small as possible, right? So the form factor is going to really be a kicker for me, and I don't mind having to buy like a specific part for it, but okay. Because I needed to have 1 to 2 capture cards in it as well, while still also being tiny. Heat could also be a factor, but I haven't really looked into that one yet.
Oh, this looks so cool.
Would I be opposed to slapping a brand on it? Not at all. I just don't have any contacts to try and get one. I saw someone followed us actually called like Adelaide Computer Builds, and I thought the same thing. So yeah, if anyone wants to help us land a sponsorship to get Project Streambox, I'll stream from a field, you know. I'll like, you know, if the Streambox is like, they're like, hey, we could build a computer that can stream anywhere, I'll go to the middle of like the brick farm over yonder, and I'll do a gaming stream from there if the internet, you know, provided the internet holds up and I have access to a mains power line, the goal of this thing is to stream literally anywhere. Okay, fair enough. See what you can do, I guess. In the way of fun things coming up, though, these we are doing some magic streams pretty soon, and Gramps has pretty much inspired George, Brendan, and I to get together and play some Commander and some of the new D&D set, the Baldur's Gate one, and hopefully, if we can get our shit together, that'll be within 2 to 3 weeks' time. I thought you were talking then. I was like, oh no, I can't hear her.
Nope, I'm just making noises because I'm thinking. I know that that's a fairly rare occurrence for me, but I do it often.
Man, I wish I could not think for a bit. My brain go thinking all the damn time. Speaking of ADHD, I did a screening test for a diagnosis because, you know, I probably should do that.
Yeah.
And in the test in Australia, it's like there's one where it's like on a scale of not very often to very often, how often do you do these things? And I'm reading down one of them and I'm like, okay, this is very clearly the ADHD one, because I looked at my answers and every single one of them except one was very often. And the one that wasn't very often was just often. ASRS, I'm not sure. I have a friend who offered to help me get started on it, so I just did what he sent me. It's like the 20 questions one. There's like two. There's one like for autism and one for ADHD. Yeah. This one was like you do that and then it opens up the window to then go get, like, they're like, okay, on this self-reporting tool, how aware of it are you, I think. And then the follow-up is, okay, you're showing signs, let's follow up and talk to you, and then it probably goes into it a bit more. That's what I could see happening. There is entirely a chance, though, that I don't like what the medication does, and it may just be moot, but at least I won't be wasting, like, $8,000 to find out. I doubt that, though. Everyone who I have talked to that is on it, some kind of ADHD or whatever medication, have only ever said that, no, you should do this. You will be pissed off at the things that you're able to do that you were not able to do until this point.
My sister took ADHD medicine and she said that she hated it because, like, her appetite was way higher, and she's like, all I could think of. She's like, all I could think of was like food and when I could eat next. And she's like, it didn't help me. I was still always distracted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it was a matter of she just needed to find what would occupy her brain.
That's fair. I mean, that's kind of why streaming in games, that definitely occupies the brain, but every other aspect of life suddenly starts to not be a thing. Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
So I've got the leggies. Oh, it's a really funny one that happened the other day, actually. It was either Jess or me that did it. I mean, both of us have definitely got some for sure, but... oh, no. Oh, yeah, we were talking about, like, shower time. And let me know if you ever do this, but... There's like... Our shower head has, like, a little timer in it.
Mm-hmm.
And, why is this glue not open? And... You sit there and you look at it. And it's a handy way of knowing just how long you've been in there, because it tells you how long you've been showering. But I know how long I've been in the shower now, but the tasks that I have to do in the shower do not change, yet somehow I forget which ones I've done immediately after I've done it sometimes. So the object permanence of it is out the window. I'll wash my hair, and I'll wash my hair, like, with shampoo and conditioner. But I can't remember, like, but sometimes I'll just be like, alright, I've washed my hair. Which one am I up to? I've done one of them, but have I done both of them? Which one do I need to do next? Do I even need to do another one? Guaranteed, I usually end up washing my hair an extra time with either one or the other. So I can't remember which one I'm up to in the step. And this is, like, within seconds of it happening.
I don't have that problem, but
Yeah.
I've got that that doorway amnesia.
Oh, yeah.
Like, whenever you step through a doorway and you're like, I literally can't remember. Like, yesterday I had gotten up and I was like,
Oh.
to this moment I have no idea what I needed, but I was like, I got up and I was like, there is something that I need to tell one of my partners. There's something I need to tell one of my partners. I don't know if I ever figured that out. And I can't remember if I ever remembered what I needed to tell one of my partners to this moment. Maybe I did end up remembering and telling them, but I can't for sure say, oh yeah, I totally remembered what I was thinking about.
No, yeah, I get that. I get that, but, like, I get that mid-conversation sometimes, and I'll also get that, like, I'll be doing something, like I'll be doing a chore or something that I'm supposed to do, and then, like, we'll be like, oh, we gotta remember to do this later, and then I go back to the thing I was doing, can't do it anymore. Bloody Jess and her tweet. Okay, so... I do have to... For some reason, my good super glue won't open, so I have to use the shitty dollar store super glue on this one, and see how this goes.
Oh man, there is something about dry brushing that just gives me good feeling.
Does it dingle you just good?
It's just so good. It's just so good. Something about the way that I think it's because now whenever I do black and I dry brush black, I use that Dawnstone gray and then I use
I
the
love
Longbeard gray.
Dawnstone. Yeah.
I do a really heavy Dawnstone to, like, lighten up the fabric really well, and then I touch it with the Longbeard gray, which is a super light gray, and it just, like, I know it's really shiny because I just washed it to, like, kind of tone it down and blend it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But, like, look at those folds. Oh.
Sorry. I was like, I asked myself that in the mirror.
Not those folds, Matt.
Hold on. Does this work still? Oh, that does still work.
Oh,
Well, that's funny.
I hate you. You know, I felt so good for a second, and now I feel like shit.
What? Why? No, it looks... No, show me the model again. I just had a funny joke. Funny haha. No, I want to... Let me appreciate you! Oh, it looks good.
Oh, well, we gotta focus. Look at how...
Yeah, no, that's... I think it's because you're, like, at that nice focal length from it, and the model's kind of bigger, so it's easier. That looks great, man. Have you done the Reichland or the sepia on the gold yet?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I have realized now that I made a huge mistake by going in and trying to do all the gold. I should have started at all of my black detailing, and I should have done gold last.
Yeah, black's
I was thinking
easier
in terms
to clean up.
Well, it's not even just black is easier to clean up. I feel like in terms, like I was thinking kind of like how I did these Nundums, is I did the black because there was a majority of black on these models. So I kind of used that same theory of, okay, there's more on this character that's going to be gold, so I'm going to start with gold. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have started with like some of the black details.
Okay.
And so I am slowly working through. I did start the gun, doing some of the black there. I'm gonna black these up, stick my hand in some wash. And then I'm gonna touch up the gold in a bit, because while having done the black and stuff like that, I painted over some of my gold bits, and it looks like it needs a second coat anyways because it's very thin.
Ah, fair.
But
Hey.
like,
oh, yep.
Oof. Like those angels turned out really good. Like, focusing on that, sister. These marble angels turned out really cool.
They're good.
I'm just very, very happy with that. But I'm gonna let her dry. I think I'm gonna work on some details. I actually do have to do the gold on this lady. So I think I'll do that.
I really like the gold trim that you've got on that other one.
Yep.
Looks nice. I was doing the silver trim last time I was doing my Nundums. I was doing box art though, so I'm just doing like
you were doing box art. I'm doing my Adeptus. What is it that plasticity calls it? Adeptus Fabuloso.
I was Adeptus. I was gonna say Adeptus Glamorous, but yeah, Fabuloso was it?
That's the one that plasticity he called it. My sisters are the Adeptus Fabuloso.
Just catching up on chat. Look, I would be open to an open air case as long as like the top of it. I just want to protect it from dust because this house can get dusty. And then
you catch up on chat. I'm gonna leave for a second.
You're gonna leave?
I'm gonna leave for a second.
Oh, thank you. I'm writing this down. I'm writing this down right now. This is for my alert list. This is for after the quarry stream. You know what I'm gonna bloody do? I'm gonna make those bloody animations for Leia and Matt have left the screen, and then it's gonna be a little tune. If anyone wants to write me a little jingle, hit me the fuck up, because I'm gonna make some alerts for this. All right. Oh, wait, it's actually called Motif Mobius. Hold on, let me just pull up a browser window. Okay, so this is what Louis just sent me. All right, what we got here? So they're literally called Motif Mobius. Hey, these are pretty cool. I like this. I like the idea of an open air case. The thing that I want is it to have like a little, like, is this silly of me? I want to put a little handle on my computer box, and I want to be able to like pick it up and just cart it somewhere. But I also want it to be like very like goals, #goals. I would like it to fit in an IKEA cube, like the ones that house like the PlayStation consoles. If it can fit inside one of those cubes, mwah, that is like dream goal. Oh, this metallic aid one's pretty sick. Yeah, I would love to have it fit inside an IKEA cube. That is like if I could choose like the nicest thing to have out of it while still performing the functions, IKEA cube. but not like in an IKEA cube. I want to be able to slide it in and out of an IKEA cube. You know what I mean? Night City Mobius looks pretty cool. Scroll all the way to the bottom and check Monument. Which one's Monument? Oh, Motif Monument? Alright. Ooh, weird. What a funky little guy. Can you see this, Leia?
Oh. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, a little funky little guy. Huh. I like it. The worry that I have is the dust factor. Oh, I do quite like this one. This one in the middle here where it looks like it's made of carpet. I quite enjoy that. Well, that's the thing. My house is not a good environment. The dust factor is horrible. Like, even on a normal computer case, dust. It's a monolith. Oh, so weird. Wow, this is cool. Lithium. Yeah, fair enough. All right, that's enough of that. DM for Higher AU, thank you for the breathe. Hey, Luke, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, hello.
Oh, I gotta breathe it.
Feel uncomfortable with this much breathing.
Really?
Yeah, especially since...
We're gonna breathe at that time.
Oh, god damn it! I'm working on fiddly stuff, I can't breathe!
Wait, you gotta breathe.
There's another one!
You gotta breathe. Why don't you redeem like a lore drop? We can tell you stories.
God damn it. I have some pain. Some points saved up. Stop, I gotta do fiddly shit.
All right. Now, Mr. He's a bit of a fabulous warlock with this pose here. I'm picturing like a He-Man right now. Like a little bit of... You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Does your world have toilets, or do wizard magics poop their way like in Harry Potter? Oh, he means like in game in world. Does your world have toilets, or do wizards magics poop away? No, I think it'd be up to the wielder. I think it should be up to whoever did the... Because not everyone can cast magic, you know? So the barbarian probably going to leave a hot log in the woods. But the wizard might want to pretend to be dainty and pretend maybe they have evolved not to be able to do that. And so... Wizards are probably... There's probably like myths and rumors that wizards specifically don't poop. Or it's just a fact that a bunch of book nerds don't want to see their shit in the woods, you know? What is that?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's just his backpack of stuff. Hey, Gramps, you working from home, by the way, today, or are you just chilling? Back to work I go. Enjoy the painting. Thank you for stopping by. Always a good time to see you.
Yeah, we missed you. Or at least I missed you.
I see Luke frequently. Yeah. Luke, I need another platinum edition. All these players. And then I rock up at his house and be like, "Can I have some dice, please?" Can you use the Liaman's tiny hut to make an
Louis.
Outhouse? Oh, no, Louis. I do see Louis semi-frequently as well. No, yeah, the DM for hire. Luke very graciously
gotcha.
organizes. We do like, so like I've just started. This is relevant to you as well, Leia. But
Ooh,
so
neat.
for one, we offer like dice. Like you can buy a little dice pouch kit. It comes with like a set of dice, a pencil, a little pouch, and an eraser,
Mhm.
and you can tack that on. And you know, birthday parties usually buy those things. But I've also just started offering, and this is my first foray into it, the same minis as a painting thing. So we'll be like, hey, if you would like some minis, they're this much, but if you would like them painted, like I'm talking like Citadel contrast painted, it is this
Yeah.
much. And so far we've had 2. So we did one where it was like 2 minis last week, and then we did another one that is gonna be like another 7 minis for in like, I think it's like a month's time.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, it's not like the way it's priced. There's not a lot of headway on it, but it's just like another thing to offer to like basically just have a little bit of extra on top.
Is that with your DM for hire stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't done it as a solo thing. I just go like, hey, would you like to add minis to this, and we'll hand paint them.
Right on.
Yeah. And then
I actually go
yeah.
ahead.
No. That was.
No. You were gonna add something.
Oh, Jess is helping me do it. So Jess is painting minis and getting some cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, recently on my Monday night games, Kat, what are you getting into? Daenerys. Oh my God! Hold on.
That's all right.
Stop it! You're gonna knock it. Stop. Get out.
Can I make a Learman's tiny hut into an outhouse? I think
Maybe.
I would say yes. It is technically extra dimensional. However, usually stuff like that exists as itself, similar to a familiar. So if you did use it as an outhouse, one, you'd be using a lot of spell slots just to take your privacy, to give yourself some privacy to poop. But also, every time, if you don't clean that thing out, it's going to be Learman's tiny poop hut.
Yeah.
It's going to be only full of poo. We ask the important
Sorry.
questions here on Good Morning RPG.
Hell yeah, the hard-hitting questions.
It'll at least give you some privacy to poop. I mean, I guess the thing is that when you go camping enough, there's a bit of it, like, I don't know. This is coming from someone who went camping where there was no toilets a lot. If someone says, I'll be back soon, and they don't say, come look for me or anything, or come join me, just assume they're going to do something private, and then they'll sort it out.
Yeah.
I feel like it's when you do it enough, it's just not a big deal.
It's really not. As somebody who used to do a lot of hiking in the middle of the woods where there are no facilities,
Yeah, you gotta poop. You gotta
make
poop.
do.
You know, the main thing that I would say is just bring some bog roll with you. You know, last thing you want is to rub your butt on some leaves, because I've done that as well. Wizards are weak, so they think they'd like the private poopy. I suspect they might. Yeah, like I do agree that you got your fragile wizards and bards who don't wanna do it.
Honestly, I imagine wizards would have to buck up and have a poop partner.
Do remember though, thaumaturgy as a cantrip exists, and if you don't take thaumaturgy, I do not believe that you are. Is it thaumaturgy? Basically, there's a spell. Oh no, it's prestidigitation.
I was gonna say it's either thaumaturgy or prestidigitation.
If you do not take prestidigitation as a wizard who is traveling realistically, what are you doing? Because get this, prestidigitation can clean soiled objects, and it's a cantrip, and you can cast it whenever you want, which means you can flick your hand, poopy go away. And you can get the perfect wipe every time because you flick your wrist and magic cleans your butthole.
That's free baby wipes right there.
Exactly, and it's good for the environment. Well, we don't know how. Well, actually, hold on. We don't know the ramifications of using the weave constantly in opposed to climate change. So You know, it could be that using magic emits a shitload of carbon dioxide into the air somehow. I mean, problem solved, really. You just use magic to remove the carbon dioxide at a certain, you know, it's a self-fixing problem, really.
I can't
Then
believe
use
that this is what we're
prestidigitation.
talking about right
Look, that's funny. Sorry.
It's just I'm just living my best life over here. So
I'm sitting here like doing the science of magic, full knowing that science and magic are conflicting terms.
I don't feel like that's correct.
No, it's not correct, but like full knowing that the logic in magic doesn't always abide by the science, I think is what I meant.
I feel like there is plenty of what's the word I'm looking for? Precedence in realms like Eberron or
Oh, true. Yeah, more steampunky. Yeah.
Ravnica, where there are science and magic living amongst one another.
No, you're totally right. I was wrong. What's the opposite then? That's not really an opposite. It's just magic.
The opposite of magic is chaos.
Would you consider magic order? Because I feel like magic can cause chaos. Or do you mean like magic is the organization of the chaos into a spell?
Yeah, like the magic is taking chaos and orienting it. Chaos in the more primordial sense, not just like chaos like people running about doing whatever. I'm talking about chaos in that like primordial like
no, that's cool.
Form.
I like that.
Leia knows things about stuff.
Well, you are a witch, right?
Yes. But
oh, actually, sorry.
I can't cast prestidigitation. Sorry.
I was about to say, Leia, as our resident magic user, when you go poopy in the forest,
I have to use a bucket.
Use a bucket? You guys, what do you mean you use a bucket? You carrying around a bucket, just going like, "There's gonna be shit in this soon." Is that what you do?
Actually, so here's the thing. In the United States, they're actually starting to pass regulations where hikers can no longer use
a bucket,
like the outdoors for like you have to in the spaces where they are carry in, carry out, like those protected areas.
Yeah, like a national park type thing.
They're now starting to talk about how people have to like carry out their own feces because it's actually harming the environment.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I just read an article on it.
Oh, that doesn't look correct. Oh, that is correct. It just looks weird.
Anyways, can we change the subject?
Yeah, we can. It's
like literally anything else.
So, this warlock's got a weird pose if you use the sword.
Okay.
He's like, I'm a dark and edgy warlock, and I have this sword. Come on.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, I got the murder wall. The frameworks one, yeah. I don't know. I really like the sword because I want to paint it, but it's just Gumby.
If you move it around, because like I know in the Mind Flayer that I had, there was no like there wasn't like a set position. Like I could have moved the elbows wherever. Does that make sense at all in this position?
It's a flat plane, but I'm thinking I want to like make it more like this. Like I want to make the sword like stick out rather than like just go up. Yeah, yes, it's the modular warlock.
He's just He-Man.
He is just He-Man, right? So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten that elbow edge. And I want to do this, Leia. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I want to see him point the sword out,
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. And if I fuck it up, I've got green stuff and milliput, so...
I'm sorry, I'm painting the backs of the little
Oh, this is kind of plastic. I cannot just do that. Slice my finger.
the like little back lip of this gold. Oh my, the gold pop. The gold pop, man. Like no gold? Gold. No gold. Gold.
Oh, it's real good.
No gold. Fucking gold. It's so pretty.
Current pose with the sword does look a little awkward. There we go. Oh, I may have shortened that
Hey,
too
thanks for the
much.
sub.
Hey, thanks for the sub!
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
Scarron, by the way, we have a lot of new alerts now if you would like to try and trigger any. And if you know if anybody knows anyone who would like to raid us, I'm not going to trigger that one because it's a fun time. So hit up your Discords and get people to raid us because that one is 16 seconds long.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a long boy. He then is a warlock. You're right.
Not wrong.
He-Man's a warlock. You heard it
Not
here.
wrong. You heard it here.
He-Man Warlock 2022.
Oh, so I meant to say earlier when we were talking about DM for hire stuff.
Yeah. Ow. Yep.
So your girl just signed up to I'm gonna DM some librarians later this month.
Oh.
Yeah. I had like a local organization that was looking for DMs, and I was like, I want to be paid and play D&D.
Yeah. Do you want to talk later about rates and things?
I mean, this is just like one of those, like they are paying us a flat rate for like the amount of time, and then they're also paying for like travel.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I first started, I had no idea what to charge, and I know America's a totally different ballgame again.
Mm-hmm.
Because my American games either pay way more than my Australian games, or they pay way less. There's no consistency, so I just started like making more of a uniform pricing model on my stuff.
I mean, I'll tell you afterwards what I'm going to be making.
Oh, for sure. I'd love to know, because like I find the places like Start Playing Games, they are good. However, they do not cater to anyone. It's like, when I say they do not cater, it's not that you can't use the service. It's that it's so much harder as an international person to use the service because everyone's paying American rates. But the next thing is that there's still that whole stigma of even paying for a DM at all. So you have the people who don't think DMs should be making a lot of money putting their listings up there, and they're charging like $2 a player or something like that, you know? Because they're very clearly doing it as a hobby or on the side. And that's fine to do, but like it means that you get inquiries, which does happen to me, where they're like, why are you charging this much? I'd be like, because this is my job. And they're like, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I'll be like, that's fine. You can do that, but I just want you to know that this is what I will be doing this for.
Yep. It seemed like a pretty fair rate to me. Because it's not nothing for a 3-hour session.
Yeah.
Where it is a learn to play. It's everybody starting at a level 1. These are all people who have never played D&D before. The supplements are going to be provided.
Yeah.
And it's basically like, just teach these librarians how to play D&D and have fun. I'm 100% about that.
Yeah. Usually when we do our stuff, my drill downstairs. Okay, can't use my drill. Usually when we do it, it's like we'll have like a D&D Beyond I give them, and then they can make all their characters in there, so they don't have to. There's no buy-in to play because they're already paying for effectively that by hiring. So like part of it is like they'll get access to a campaign. They can create whatever the characters they want, and then and then they won't have to buy like a player's handbook to then book in for a paid game. And yeah, so like intro games, I'll just bring like a bunch of minis. And you have an amazing array of mini. Like, bring your biggest, most impressive mini that is not Tiamat, because it's too, you know, a little, you know, like big tier mini, but like as like the boss encounter. And I can guarantee you will have people just being like, oh my god, they pulled out a dragon, or they pulled out this big lady giant that she had his holy sword, and, you know.
I have to figure out
have a
what
story
module
afterwards.
I'll have to figure out what module they're having us play. Because that will matter. And it is one of those things where it's like I'm thinking about like, oh, do I want to make like little care packages or something? Do I want to do something cool with like some available dice on the I don't know. I'm all about the experience. I'm very much one of those like I want to have dice out for people to take home. I want to have like stuff for everyone. I don't know if they're going to have pre-gen sheets or if I'm also going to have to teach them how to make their characters.
Oh, I would bring some pre-gen. I would actually, if I were you, I'd bring pre-gens in the event that no one does make a character, because that happens frequently, and then just hand them a blank name.
I have been asked to do this. I have applied for my name, and I'm supposed to be getting an email soon with all the deets.
Nice.
And I will be asking many of those questions, believe me.
Yeah, because I usually just assume that I'm the one doing all of it in that sense for those kind of games. So I just go, I'll just bring everything, and then if they have their own stuff, then you just don't use it that session. You save the materials for next time. On the front of dice, though, if they're keen on doing dice, you could totally order some from like Wish or somewhere, because it'll be like a couple bucks a set. And then
I've got like a hoard of dice that was gifted to me, that I haven't even opened out of the package yet, because I was like, oh, these are like, you know, I'm to the point where it's like I will buy dice that are either handmade or are very special to me. I'm not like, and they very much looked like, you know, some just easy Amazon dice. You know, and I what's the word I'm looking for?
Shitty.
They're okay dice, but because I've got so much, I didn't open them, and I've just been like leaving them out. Like I had a friend of mine who wanted me to do a surprise one-shot for her and her kids. And so like I left those dice out and was like, you guys get to pick a set and take them home.
Oh, that's fun.
And I still have like 12 sets left over.
Oh, wow. All right, I finally got the arm to stay on, and it looks kind of good.
All right, well that's good.
Oh yeah, on the camera it looks good. So that's good. It means in photos it'll make sense.
Yeah. There you go.
I will say that the clear plastic is a pain in the ass to glue on to the regular plastic.
Yes.
And also there's also a gap in the back here. I will need to green stuff this a tiny amount.
Did you wash your framework before you worked with it?
I did not, but I thought it was because it was injected molded. I didn't need to.
You still need to wash it because there is like a separation.
Like a release agent.
There's like
on
a release agent that they need to use to get it out of the mold.
Does D&D, did the Warhammer ones do that? Do you wash yours as well for that?
Yep.
Oh, I don't think I've ever done that.
I wash well, I think it's also because I happened to be talking to my dad one time after I started painting minis, and my dad, because he worked in the plastics industry.
Oh yeah.
My dad actually worked in injection molding. He was like, "Oh yeah, make sure that like you wash all your stuff, because he's like the release agents on those are nasty, and they're shit for glue."
Yeah, I'm using like the basic glue and it's only okay, but I'll get it there. So I've got a couple more options here, and I'm thinking I want to have the little teddy demon on the other hand, but I'm wondering if it's too much.
I mean, go big or go home, man.
Yeah, let's make him like a boss, because I don't want this to be a player character. This looks like kind of like an edgy boss character to me, which means I'm going to make him like a deathlock with a little titty demon. So let's do that.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck yeah.
I might paint this soonish as well. I'll paint it on stream. But I can't do it today unless I go and spray the bastard. But I don't really want to go and do that whole rigmarole right now.
Yeah.
My god, these hands are tiny. So you have a miniature, and then you have the demon miniature, which is smaller than the miniature.
Mm-hmm. You got this, man. You got this.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to break it, honestly.
You're not gonna break it.
Certainly might.
You're not gonna break it, Matt. I have faith in you.
I have not broken it as of yet.
But yeah, that's how I felt about the mind flare that I had to do. Is those hands were super fiddly.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so I don't hate the size of this at all. I have seen a lot of complaints on frameworks. Sorry, I'm not on the mic. I've seen a lot of frameworks complaints that the pieces are too small, but I think this is because that this is very clearly like a hobby model, D&D model. These aren't just pick them up and play them. Like, you got to scrape the mold. Like it's more akin to the you can't just, much like Warhammer and any of the other hobbies, like,
yeah, it is much closer to the Warhammer stuff.
Yeah. So, like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm enjoying this. Like, I'm getting all the stuff done, and where's his head?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have any problems with it, but that's also because I'm so used to Warhammer at this point.
Yeah.
That working with all those tiny bits is like nothing.
Yeah, like all of these, I'm like, I have got pieces smaller than this, and those are also a pain in the ass, but I don't write off the product based on that. In fact, I like tiny small pieces. Like, if I didn't use this demon head, I'd probably add it to like a pile of dead guys.
Hell yeah.
And like, there's some like things in here like chalices and stuff that just, like, there's chalices, bags, there's like a water skin.
Ooh.
And there's a couple arms that, you know, I would probably use these arms in something else one day. There's a spare head, there's like a little hand with like a horned skull staff. I don't know, you could very much put these on other frameworks minis. Like, you could make your frameworks more customizable by mixing and matching the kits, you know?
Yeah.
The level of detail is not too bad either. Like, it's come out with all of what it's intended to have. And there are some, like, intricate details that, and admittedly, like, the level of injection mold could be better, but, like, it's got enough detail that it's going to be hard to paint. You know?
Yeah, I definitely got that impression when we were doing the Band of Badgers stuff. That, like, the level of detail was really intense. But all of the ones that I've seen them paint have come out so good.
Yeah.
They're so nice. So I don't have any complaints. It's definitely
you painted
as you
yourself,
said,
yeah.
for like the hobbyist, people who are going to put these together and paint them and whatnot. It's definitely not for the folks who are just ready to play.
Yeah, you're better off buying your Nolses for that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Don't know how that's supposed to go, if it needs to be higher or anything, but that's kind of what he looks like right now.
Realize I am painting really high up. I think that looks good. That looks pretty sweet.
So he's got his little horrible thing happening. Where's the little foot? Is there like a little foot I'm supposed to put on there as well? Where's the little demon foot?
Oh no.
Oh, maybe that was like a wishful thinking piece on the art rendition. Maybe it's on here already. No, it's just... I mean, that's the other thing. You could leave it just as like a swirling vortex without a guy coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I want a little titty demon coming out of it. Oh. Yeah, alright. God, it's gonna be hard to paint.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, I glued the head to my finger, and then I glued my finger to my other finger.
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah! Oh, I knocked the arm. Okay, let's backtrack and chuck that there. Okay. You're fine. Everybody's fine. You're fine. You're fine. Everybody's fine. You're fine. Everybody's fine. All right, that's what it looks like now. A little yeah coming out of there.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Oh, Jesus. How do I get in there? Shouldn't have glued his head on first. Shit. Fuck. Oh, no. I have dropped the little hand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It gone forever.
I don't know, to be honest. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Where did it go? Find it. Oh.
Ah, cat hair in my brush.
Found it.
Yes, he lost a bit. Well, it sounds like he found it. Did you find it?
Woo. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, there we go. All was not lost.
I think Brendan just uploaded a new scaredy mat to our TikTok. Like it's like the very first Resident Evil we did. Oh my god, that looks so cool.
So funny.
He yeah, it was like the very first Resident Evil 7 we did. And it's like when they made me play it in VR, and that game is terrifying and even worse in VR. And it's like it's like a minute long cut of like all the times that I scared myself by opening menus or like mildly scary things happening in game. But that was his first ever edit attempt because he learnt Premiere doing it.
Ooh, I thought I saw that in some of the chats.
Yeah.
Some editing.
Oh
talks.
yes, that was us last night doing a bit of it. Doing a bit of like, here's some presets, here's some stuff, here's some other stuff.
I'm gonna have to find that on my TikTok.
You made me a present? Louis, what'd you make me? What'd you make me, Louis?
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta like remove my phone. It's dingling my brain too hard. Too many notifications coming up.
Put it away.
I have to, it's not even that. I can have it near me. I can't have the screen facing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where is this? There's a Facebook tab. Shut up, Facebook! There's a... Oh my god. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Teasers.
So what's Louis got?
He put something in the
Oh,
Discord.
Logical Increments PC buying guide. Yeah, literally too many dingle dangles. Bam, teasers. Unfortunately, it's only for background eyes at the moment. May show up over the Disco. Disco? Oh, Discord. What do you... Is it this message here? What do you got for us? What do you bloody 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 got for us? Alright, so this guy is nearly done. It's gonna keep moving on with this.
Oh, I love the gold bits. They're so pretty.
Well, that fits pretty neatly in there, so that's probably going to be where it goes. I just realized, looking at the phone for a split second, it was Jess who was dingling all those Facebooks.
No.
It was Jess and Brendan. I know, I'm kidding. Okay.
Just let Jess do her business.
Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. I've muted the tab now anyway. I can't see shit. Okay, so... Yeah, there's like a spare water skin and a little cup. Should I keep these or should I put them on the base? I don't really care about the water skin, but the little chalice is cool.
Yeah, that could be cool.
A little bit of chalice. Oh. Yes, it is a little chalice, Louis. I still want to make my Guardian minis, if anyone knows where to get some of those, but it is a tiny little chalice. It is a 25mm scale chalice.
It's probably tiny AF.
It is tiny. I mean, look
Oh,
at it.
it is exactly tiny AF.
Yeah, I nearly dropped it. But voila, here is my guy.
Apparently, I need to move this closer to me because I am. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
really like that.
This is supposed to be a warlock, Jess. Yeah, no, it's I liked his hat. Like he's got like a Salem witch hat on. Is that Salem witch hat? No, what the fuck is that?
Salem witch
No,
hat?
no, it's the one you stereotypically see. It's like the stereotypical.
A witch hat?
No, it's not pointed though. It's like the one that's like, what's that hat style called? I don't know. You may know. You may be able to correct me. The hat style, like it's like flat on top.
There are lots of hats that are flat on top.
Okay, all right. Well, I thought it was like a specific kind of hat.
Can I see the box art?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have the hat on in the box art. He's got the.
Okay. Is there a larger picture of the? Wait, what's the mini called?
No, it's right here. It's right here.
Human warlock.
It's like a nubby hat.
A nubby hat. I've seen those.
Yeah, that's why I was like, is it the Salem witch hat? But I don't think that is.
They are called cockle hats or a traveler's hat.
Traveler's hat. Well, yes, he's got a traveler's hat on. And I don't know, I just think the way he hides his face and he's casting all these spells, it's very, I don't know, it looks like a boss, like a stronger boss mini or something, you know?
Yeah.
And he's summoning a devil, so it's going to go well in my Avernus campaign when I get around to painting him. But yeah, it looks good. What time are we finishing up today? Hey, how are you feeling, Lee? You want to do 12-1? Normal time?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you?
I don't think I need to go unless Jess
wanna
is
do
trying to
the-
hint me at something.
Yeah. Do you want him from lunch? We could leave. We can go in 20 if you need him.
No, she's good. All right, we'll go to normal time. So we'll be on till 1.
Cool.
I'm
I'm kind of on a like a.
You hitting flow?
I'm in a flow
Yeah,
right now,
nice.
so. Cause like look at this baddie. Look at this baddie.
She looks so cool.
She looks so cool.
All right, oh god, I need to put this cup and chalice somewhere now. All right, you're going in this little tray. Why I can forget about you by accident. What do I got over here? Oh no. Did I show you my Curse of Strahd minis that I got?
No.
Oh yeah, okay.
Did you get the Gale Force 9 ones?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I got Strahd and his horse. So it's the only mini that you can get of him on his horse. I also got
Nice.
a Barovian witch.
Barovian Witch?
Yeah.
Ouch.
I mean, it says Barovian witch, but it looks very like that. That's your. It looks more like a normal witch.
Yeah. Very cool.
Like a folklore-y one. Okay. Let's set up some painting. I shouldn't need to get up. Keyword shouldn't.
I had to like awkwardly explain on Band of Badgers because I happened to start talking about Warhammer because we were doing the framework stuff and I was like, Warhammer is my only frame of reference.
Yeah.
I had to explain because it came up in the Discords or in the chat. They're like, "Oh, how many do you have an army, and if so, how many? Or like, how many armies do you have, and if
And
you
how
have
many
any
points and things.
Yeah, like
And
a
you're
bunch
like,
of
I don't
Warhammer.
have any points because
And
I
was
paint
like,
them.
I was like, well, here's the thing. It's like I bet I have a whole army.
I think you do.
But
Like that Purgatos mission is like, I think 1,000 points at least.
I don't. How many points do you need for a whole army?
You don't need it.
2,000?
So to play in like a standard game, 1 to 2,000. But if you really want to just play Warhammer, like you don't need. You could just do one squad versus one squad. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
it's
So
like
there's no like
there's no strict
min or
limit.
max.
No, if you were to play like a tournament, 2,000 points is pretty standard. But like there is no defined thing. I usually just buy the
Cool.
models that I like, and if I want like multiples of that squad, I'll just do that.
Yep. So I had to awkwardly explain that I don't really have an army. That I really just paint Sisters of Battle because I think they look cool.
I mean, that's why I have some sisters, some orcs, and a lot of Tau.
I mean, it's the truth. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I just thought I was like embarrassed to admit that I was like, I just like these because they're pretty.
Oh.
And I like to paint strong lady.
Strong lady is very good for the muscle. Okay. Got what I was going to paint. I was just setting up.
Oh, you said you had some D&D minis you wanted to do.
I've got D&D, but I've also got a tray of Warhammer, so I don't really know what I want to do.
I really have no idea what you're saying because you were talking.
Oh,
over
sorry.
there.
I've got both. I've got
Good.
a tray of D&D and a tray of Warhammer. Oh, my vortex mixer can't reach the thing because Jess stole my fucking plug. I'm gonna try and make it do it anyway. Does it work? Oh, it's good enough. It's good enough. That's a good saying.
I keep
for this.
telling myself. So like ever since so when Eris moved in for a little while,
Yeah.
I had to like put away all of my airbrush stuff so I could make way for like us painting everything together or
Right.
like us being able to use
Do
the
the same
same
space,
office
yeah.
space. So I put away all of my airbrushing stuff and it hasn't come out and it's been almost a year. And I'm thinking of setting up my airbrushing stuff downstairs because I got this really nice like airbrushing box for Christmas last year
Oh,
from one of my
nice.
family members. So I can reduce the amount of pollution in the air because I'm a horrible person and I airbrush inside.
I airbrush inside, but I've got
Um,
one of those vents going outside.
I don't. And it's stupid hot outside, so I'm not doing it outside.
It's fair.
And also I don't want to lug all of my equipment outside. But anywho, the reason I want to set my airbrushing stuff up is because so for all of our PlayStation 5s, we got colored controllers.
Oh.
And I've got a really pretty purple controller now, but there are no plates that match it.
Oh,
And,
you want
like,
the PS5 plates?
I want the PS5 plates, but
Yeah,
I
nice.
couldn't find any, like... I think it was either at the time they hadn't released the purple plates or they were out of stock or something. And I got this brilliant idea. Why don't I airbrush some plates?
Yeah, do that.
So I really want to airbrush my plates to look like a galaxy.
Ooh.
I think that would be so cool.
That's a pretty cool idea.
And like
Oh,
earlier this morning, earlier this morning, I was telling my partner, I was like, do you think I could take apart my Switch controllers so I can airbrush the white? Because I hate the white.
So, have you got them on the OLED models?
Uh-huh.
So, I know that there's companies that do that, so it should be not too hard, but if you have a warranty thing, then I wouldn't mess with that.
I don't think I have the warranty because it was given to me as a gift. I don't think I have a warranty for them. And my partner told me that there's a website that like they go over like how to take apart your like different electronics safely and put them back together safely. So I think I'm going to use that. I think I'm also going to airbrush my Switch controllers to match my PlayStation controller with like that purple color. I think it's going to be so cool.
The only thing you'd have to do is just make sure to like just seal it really well after, and then it sounds like it would work really nicely.
I've got this really nice Rust-Oleum gloss clear coat, which it basically turns into enamel afterwards, which is awesome.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
I think I'm gonna do some orc skin. Orc skin.
Orcsies?
Yeah, this orc skin's really just a delight to paint. And I like it. Because this is how it came out the other time. So like this is a mostly, you know, it's not highlighter or anything, but this is like just with, you know, base and shade on everything.
Yeah.
Man, that model looks great just on camera.
It does look great. I feel like, were you working on that before?
I did this on stream a long time ago. And then I did all of like the fur and stuff on the other ones. But I haven't gone back to them since. I got a lot of half painted stuff.
Man, I wonder how that feels.
Yeah, I know, right? What's it like to finish a model?
If it makes you feel better, here are all these sisters.
Oh, I got some of those. I got some of those ladies over here. I got the spear ladies.
Yeah, like those are the ladies from the Purgatos and some of the ones that you sent me.
Yeah. Oh, the novitiates, yeah.
Oops.
It's a bit like that.
I don't know how I'm going to paint these. These are like giant with minimal effort. Because you want to know what? I'm not painting this lady so her guns look awesome. I'm painting this lady as a golden goddess. That's what we're doing today, Leia. This is where we're at. Right
is
now.
that Morven?
Yes. Cause like I'm like going through and I'm like, oh man, how am I gonna paint? Cause these are evil. This like super fine huge ass shells for this gun.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here just like dreading it. Just dread so much. And I'm like, no, you wanna know what? This is not the focus here. The focus is not that. The focus is this beautiful gold goddess.
That's fair.
Okay, Leia. Okay. Ooh, I just heard a really loud peal of thunder. Either Thor is agreeing with me, or something bad's gonna happen.
He's agreeing with me, or he's not.
Or I just done fucked up.
Yeah.
So it's actually so speaking of Thor.
Yeah.
So I watch a lot of Forged in Fire with my partners because blacksmithing is really, really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's something that they really want to get into. And it always gave me pause because like a lot of blacksmiths wear Thor's hammer, like the little sigil of the hammer.
Yeah.
And I always wondered why, because it was like, why would blacksmiths wear, I mean, other than the fact that it's a hammer, like Thor is known, but like that hammer is known as the giant killer. Like, why would people be wearing the symbol of Thor when really they should be wearing the symbol of like the dwarves
I was about to say like
who
the I forgot their names, but yes.
um um yeah, there's a special name for them, but like the dwarves that craft in Nidavellir,
Yeah.
like what, that doesn't make any sense. And I realized why craftsmen wear Thor's hammer. It's because when craftsmen die, there is a chance that they get taken to Thor's hall in the afterlife because he has the hall of craftsmen.
Oh.
I learned that because I actually I read the Poetic Edda for the first time.
It's fair.
I was like, oh.
What are you painting today? So I just finished building a D&D frameworks warlock, and now I've moved on to some orc skin because I just want to batch paint these and get them done.
I am painting Mommy Nundum, this beautiful golden goddess here, and some of the smaller variety. Ooh, they're stuck together. I'm just going back and forth, painting one while the other is drying. So got some cool gold detailing I'm working on today. Very exciting. Although I guess I'm working on black right now because I gotta finish this gun.
Yeah, nice.
Again, using that P3 black that is just smooth. So smooth.
Oh, I painted my shirt. Oh. It's a
Is
good
it
thing.
green?
Yeah, it's a tropical green, so it's fine.
I was gonna say, I think it looks like you might have painted yourself with green, but it looks like there's plenty of green on that shirt, so you might be okay.
Might be bloody okay. So you know how I set up those stream buttons, like to do the clipping?
Yeah.
I can't wait to use it tomorrow night. It's gonna be like something scary happens, press the button. Something scary happens, press the button. We're just gonna have clips and clips and clips.
I'm gonna have to watch it on YouTube because I desperately want to see you guys play, but I very much do not.
It's gonna be like a 10-hour stream too.
I don't wanna ruin the game for myself because we've been talking about this game for like months.
Yeah. So yeah, same.
Because like we've been waiting for Sons of the Forest to come out, and it was supposed to come out earlier this year. Although I think it got pushed back to later this year. And so when we heard that The Quarry was coming out, we're like, ooh, that sounds like it will be a good substitute for now.
Yeah. I mean, what I want to do is I want to try and get my character, because we're gonna choose a character each. I want to try and get my one right to the end. But I don't think, much like Until Dawn, there's going to be ones where it's really hard for them to succeed. I also saw there's a movie mode. You can like sit it in movie mode, and then Jess is going to kill hers so she can sleep. But apparently there's a movie mode where you can just set it to like set the director to go like, this character does this under stress, or this character does this. And then you can just watch the movie of the game instead. Because those things are effectively just a really long movie.
Hey, Matt.
Yo.
We might need to cut it early.
Oh, yeah? Are you okay?
Because I just got a severe storm alert on my phone.
Oh,
and like that came in and you got into like robot voice.
Okay.
So
Do you want to cut in like
Crap.
5-ish minutes then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. We'll stop it.
But I'm vibing.
Yeah, I'm vibing too.
Oh.
So, do you want to leave it for another 5 minutes, or do you want to call it early?
I mean, I'm not gonna get anything because what I would be doing next is doing some detailing and stuff like that. So I'm just not gonna get into it. Because we're not streaming, or we're gonna end the stream soon. So
Okay.
I'm not going to. I would be going back on to do gold on this lady, and if we're gonna stop, then I'm not gonna mess
That's all
around
right.
with it.
Well, let's end on a high. Let's end on a different note then. Because I don't know if we're gonna get a raid tomorrow, so I'm just gonna show everyone what the raid looks like for the end of the stream. Little consolation of ending early, I guess.
Yeah.
And where's this window
I'll
gone?
set this to-
Turn your sound up if you can. Where is it?
Mm.
All right. This is gonna be the raid emote from now on. This is what you're gonna see. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, raid time! Let's party! Woo! Yeah. Anyway,
that's cool.
that's what that looks like.
It's super cool. I can't hear anything on my.
Jimmy comes in, he's like, oh yeah, it's raid time! Woo! Yeah. And everyone starts dancing. It's just fun.
That's super cool. I like it.
It
That's
took
super
so
fun.
long to make.
But it looks so good. It's so worth it.
Yeah, it came in good. All right, we'll do it one more time. All right, ready? Here we go. Let me pause my Spotify. Oh yeah, raid time! Let's party! Woo! Yeah. All right, that's enough of that. All right.
That's fun.
That's fun. All right. Bloody hell. Hey, Leia.
Yes.
What's your bloody good going on?
What's been bloody going on?
What's
Nothing.
bloody going on with you, mate?
I'm here on Wednesday nights. You guys can follow me at Source of Sundry, where I'm going to be. I post all manners of shenanigans that have been going on in my life, and whatnot. I'm looking at working on some projects here in the future. But those are all kind of up in the air right now, so I don't have anything to say on them just yet.
That's fair.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed we'll get them going.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys want to have questions or anything, if you guys want to talk painting, or if you have questions about painting, I am free anytime. You guys can drop me your questions on my Twitter. I completely believe in freedom of sharing information. Nothing in this hobby is unshareable. I want everybody to have the same access and do just as well as I do. So if you guys have questions about painting, techniques, stuff that I use, hit me up. I'm free. That's it. That's all I got.
That's fair. All right. Well, I'm Matt. You know me. I'm doing the things. I make the alerts and all that stuff. Find me on Twitter. Find me on Instagram. Find me at dungeonmasterforhire.com.au. Hire me for a game. Or slip into my DMs. You can slip into my DM book in the same way. I don't know, I like painting orcs and things. Hey. Make sure to come to tomorrow's stream. Because the whole cast, literally the whole... Oh, sorry. I should stipulate. The whole Australian cast will be in one place playing a game on a rare occasion that we cannot normally do because we could never get our schedules to work. And we're going to play the Quarry all night, and it's going to be something.
Give them a root for me. I'm not ruining this game.
We will have the honorary Leia character, because I think there's 9 characters total, and we've only got 7 people playing the stream. So make sure we'll pick a character for Leia, and then George will probably kill you somehow.
Okay.
So,
what a jerk.
Oh, he came on the other day. He's like, I'm just gonna fuck with everyone else, make sure their characters die. And I was like, no, I want to live. So, see how we go. Anyway,
I want to live.
Anyway, we'll see you
Thank you,
tomorrow.
everybody.
We'll see Leia next
See
week.
you next week.
And then we'll see everybody else tomorrow. Make sure to come in. Otherwise, let's go for a little raidy do. Oh, I can't really see anyone to raid. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's just bloody
Nope.
call it there then. See you later, everybody.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Have a little good rest of the day. Sorry I had to end early. See you later.